Environmentalists in Kenya are now forced to contend with a new phenomena in the wake of rising cases of human-wildlife conflict. Farmers are setting up wire snares to protect their livestock from wild animals straying from protected areas.
The snare as a simple killing machine is almost perfect, cheap and easy to set up. In Africa, the snare is typically the length of a wire ending in a loop formed by a slip knot. This form of trapping animals is, however, turning out to be a nightmare.
Snaring is one of the major problems all over because the communities who are living around the park sometimes sneak into the park and put on the snares and then they go away. So, and this snares is not selective, so it can kill. They initially maybe were put there to capture some small games like gazelles and all this kind. But now it captures anything. We have seen it captured hyenas. We've seen it capture lions. So it's not selective. It killed several animals, and because of that, the bushmeat crisis came up.
In most cases, poaching has always been done using guns, but conservationists are alarmed over the setting up of snares that are now equally dangerous.
Snaring and the use of arrows is also a serious problem, only that these are silent, and they're used mainly targeting smaller animals, which so many people may not necessarily notice. Elephants also are victims of the snares. In cases of people getting arrested and sentenced, sometimes very, very lean sentences, most of damage will already have occurred. Animals will have gone through very, very painful death.
With a straight end fastened to a tree or rock, the loop is opened and placed in the path of an animal. The snare becomes ruthlessly effective. And when the animal is snared, tension within the loop slides the knot along the wire, pulling the loop tight. The wire is often wound around the neck, waist or leg. The more the tension, the more the loop tightens. In most cases, the trap causes severe injuries to the animal as it tries to disentangle. Very few can survive the snare. Joint efforts by the Kenya Wildlife Service and the Born Free Foundation have started bearing fruits. Over 1,600 snares at the vast Meru National Park were removed.
Kuna njia nyingine ya kutoa kama iko na hii nafasi na hii unaisukuma hii kidogo inakuwa kidogo inaivitishia katikati.
So we've seen that there's a decline also with areas where we've done the snaring. We don't really find snares being set up again. The people outside there are now talking to us. They're calling us and telling us that in case there's somebody who they think that is trying to come into the park to set up snares, so they're calling us. So that means that they're good signs, and we are winning the war.
Dorcas Wangera, KTN News, Meru County.